To kick off our Kinvara Adventure Talk video series, we have a group from Kinvara who are going to share their winter swimming programme with us. I'll let Damien and his crew tell the rest of the story.
Looking good, guys!
Mad.
Nice. A lot of seaweed there today.
So, Damien, this was your brainchild, is that right?
Well, kind of. It came out of a chat with one of the ladies, Nikki, who was saying she wanted to try the winter swimming.
Yeah.
And then I talked to a few people locally, Marcus and Niall, and a few more to see if it was a good idea. And basically then we just decided to give it a go. We held a meeting in the Merryman, so about 8 or 10 people were there, and we said we just started on a Friday and see how. So there was a few grand ideas to do big, but we decided just to keep it small. Okay. And then as it was fun as we went along. We were getting new people just starting all the time. A couple of people dropping off, but few people that didn't start the first week and they were coming. So it was never about a person going in every day. It was more just to encourage people to go in when they could, you know.
And you had a WhatsApp group?
We had a WhatsApp group then, so we had about 40 people in that. But like most people would say that the group was great because people were only putting up photos of swimming. There was no messing, you know.
Yeah.
No going off in tangents. So every evening then we'd put up 3 or 4 different options of the swims. So that gave people instead of going down on their own, they go somewhere with someone, which is important in the winter when it's not that safe to be swimming on your own.
Yeah, good idea. And Bernie, we'll come back to you maybe, Damien, in a second. Bernie, you went in for how many days?
92.
92, and you didn't miss any days?
127 today.
127 today. So you went in during all those storms and everything. How did you motivate yourself to go in during the storms?
Absolutely loved it because they're such a friendly bunch, great crack. Just loved it.
And
loved the water.
Did you have to go in any days on your own and sort of?
I did, and unfortunately, a few days I couldn't come to Kinvara. I went to Renville.
Okay.
Which is just up the road where I live in Ormore.
And what does going into the sea during the winter, what does it do for you?
Oh, it's just different world. You know, you just can't drive it really unless you do it.
What do you do you feel different when you come out of the water than before you go in?
It's just the feel good factor, like you're frozen for an instant second and then you just don't feel it.
Right, okay.
You know, and it's just different.
Would you encourage others to do something similar?
100%.
Great.
Yeah.
Happy days.
Yeah,
and Marcus, what about you? How did you motivate yourself, or how did you keep going?
Well, it's great to see so many others going, and the WhatsApp group was really good. You know, you have so many WhatsApp group these days, with there's so much postings going on, but this was one where you wanted to see who was going this morning, or who's going at lunch, or who's going this evening, and then the pictures as well, the happy faces coming out of the water, and that's it's very encouraging.
Right.
So on your own, I went a few times on my own, and it was not half as much fun. So going as a group and motivating each other is a big part of it.
That element of motivating each other, running in pairs or swimming in pairs or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, and what about yourself? How did you get? What did you get out of the experience?
Oh, the Michael Lynch guy. What did I get out of it?
He just likes getting pictures taken.
Great camaraderie. It's great how it cracked swimming with the gang. You know, different groups, different times, and
was there any
together
day
and having the crack and just having a good laugh?
Was there any day you found it hard to motivate yourself?
No, I always enjoyed coming down.
Okay.
Even half of my 5 in the morning swims and all that.
And Damien, did you set out the times, or what way did that work?
Kind of like the 2 crashes would usually come down at 12:30, and then Jenny and Michael would usually be about 10 to 8 up at Lynch's Pier there. So like 10 to 8 there was a couple of mornings there, or 10 to 8 when the tide was fully out, that we kind of tested
Did you have to get in icy conditions at all on the land?
Like, we missed most of the storms in February. Like, well, Bernie didn't, but the rest of us kind of eased up a little bit in February when the weather got so bad. You know?
Right, okay.
But I saw like a good picture from Greystones where the ladies in Greystones, they just lie down on the sand when it's stormy.
Right.
It's too dangerous to go in. They just lie down on the sand and the waves come up. But we didn't do that. We just got in.
And Damien, will this be an annual event?
Yeah. So we're eased off the WhatsApp a little bit since, kind of on purpose, just give people a chance to regroup. We
Right.
kind of tend to we put in events like today, and over the weekend there's a big swim tomorrow at half 6, the full moon swim.
Okay.
So we kind of
In the
focus on
evening?
those bigger swims, and then the idea then Marcus did a great video there. We kind of finished the video saying we're going to do it again in 2020. So we'll spread the word in the middle of October,
Right.
and then hopefully we'll get another few people to give it a go. So like this year we had Molly, who was 10, all the way up to people probably a little bit older than that. And,
Plus tax.
so the thing is, we need, it's a great way. Like, I'm only new to the community the last 18 months, so like for me it's probably really a selfish thing to get to know people.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
It's a great way to get to know people, and especially if you're in any way tired or feeling down, it's a great way to come and just, you can look forward to it. Even if it's okay, I'm going in 3 or 4 hours, you can look forward to getting in.
Yeah.
And feeling a bit better at least,
And the Kinvara Adventure Talks tagline of "Get out there, push your limits." Do you think that helped you get out there and get in there?
Definitely, it got us thinking along those ways. That's what we kind of were when we had our original thing. We were kind of thinking, how could we impress the Kinvara Adventure Talks?
So what, like, would you advise other people to, if it's not particularly swimming, would you advise them to go hill walking or skateboarding?
Like from personal experience, it's easy to kind of be motivated yourself for a week or two and then drop off. But when you create a group with people who are like-minded,
Yeah.
it kind of does it itself. The momentum keeps going. So all of a sudden you're on day 72 and you're not sure how you got to 72.
And like you said, you're making friends and you're getting out there and everything. Well, guys, thank you so much for your time. Went in every day for how many days?
92 days.
92 days. So could you tell us what brought you around to coming in and going for the swims?
So I'm in Kinvara 18 years, and before the 92 swims I hadn't only swum 3 times in the sea. And then my friend said this was starting, and we said we'd try it, but we didn't think that we'd keep going. But once we started going, then felt great, and every time it was like a religion, wasn't it? Yeah. And then Molly had her 10th birthday. She was only 9 when she started. She was still 9, and she had her 10th birthday in here, and the group was so lovely, and everybody wishing her happy birthday, and it's just fabulous.
And how did you motivate yourselves on the harder, stormy or colder days?
We
set a challenge. If we done all of them, we would get our second year in.
You get your second what?
Our ears pierced twice. So we got our ears pierced. So it was the second piercing that motivated us.
And did the fact that you were swimming as mother and daughter for 92 days, did that help motivate you as well?
Definitely. Yeah. Now there was parties and everything that we had to leave, go and do the swim and come back, around Christmas with family home. But we did it. And then you see, once we didn't miss a day, we knew if we missed a day, we'd miss more days.
Right.
But once we didn't miss a day, we knew we'd do it.
And was working with the group on the WhatsApp group, did that encourage you?
Loved it.
Would you encourage other people to do something similar?
Yeah, and because it was only a half an hour out of your day, really, tops, that it was very, very doable,
Right.
Because we live so close to that, I guess.
And what positive vibe does it give you when you're going swimming? What do you get from it? Why do it?
Because you hate going in, but you're glad you've been in.
Would you be the same, Molly? What did you feel?
Say if you were angry at first, then you would kind of cheer up after you had to swim.
Yeah. Okay, and Molly, would you ever tell your friends in school about it or your teachers?
On the last day of the 92s, Bernie made me a plaque, and I brought it into school and told all my friends about it.
And do you think any of them might take it up as well?
No, I don't know.
Never
Maybe.
say never.
Never say never. It would be, as a mother and daughter, it was a great thing to, because sometimes my sons were
Yeah, you would
threatening to
need-
come and we were like,
yeah,
no,
you would
you'll
need
ruin it on
someone.
us. Stop it.
You would need someone there
Yeah.
for every single day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But thank you very much.
Thank you
Thanks for
very
your
much.
time.
Thanks
Good
a
on you.
million.